Hi friends, welcome to my class. This is Hanumesh, working as assistant professor in chemistry, Government Degree College, Sindhanur. Today I am going to explain you about S block elements. Aims and objectives of this video is we are going to learn about S block elements, what are S block elements, and also here mainly in S block elements I am going to discuss about alkali metals, first group elements, and we are going to learn the three general physical properties of alkali metals. One is electronic configuration of alkali metals, hardness and softness of alkali metals, and melting point and boiling point of alkali metals. Then students, what are S block elements? We know that in our modern periodic table, the left side of the periodic table, group 1 and group 2 are called as the S block elements. And then why these are called as S block elements? Since the valence electron present in the S suborbital, these are called as S block elements. We know that the general electronic configuration of group 1 elements is ns1, means one electron which is present in the S suborbital, and group 2 general electronic configuration is ns2, in which two electrons present in the S orbitals. There are 14 elements present in the S block elements. 14 elements comprises of S block elements. In this video, we'll discuss about alkali metals. It is group 1 elements. Then we should know that why these group 1 elements are called as alkali metals. The answer is when oxides, means for example sodium oxide, Na2 or Na2, sodium oxide Na2, when oxides and hydroxides of group 1 elements react with water, forms a solution. Don't react, it forms a solution, becomes alkaline in nature. Therefore, group 1 elements are called as alkali metals. Group 1 elements is given in the below table: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. These are called as alkali metals. Leaving hydrogen. Hydrogen is S block element which comes under group 1 element, but it is not a alkali metal. Except hydrogen, these elements are called as alkali metals. Why? Because these elements, oxides and hydroxides, when those combine with water, becomes alkaline. Alkaline means basic. So these are called as alkali metals. How you are going to remember these alkali metals or group 1 elements? So remember like this: लीना के रब से फ्रेंडशिप. लीना के रब से फ्रेंडशिप. Li stands for lithium, Na stands for sodium, K stands for potassium, Rb stands for rubidium, Cs stands for cesium, friendship, Fr stands for francium. Now we will discuss general physical properties of group 1 elements one by one. First we will discuss about the electronic configuration of group 1 elements. are alkali metals. The alkali metals, we should not write elements. When we are writing group 1, we have to write elements. The alkali means metals. The alkali metals in S block consists of a single valence electron in their outermost shell. This outermost electron is loosely held, which makes these metals highly electropositive, due to which they are not available in the free state in nature. Since these are having low ionization energy, the valence electron can easily given up to the other elements to form a compounds, so that these elements cannot be available freely in the nature. See the general electronic configuration of first group elements one by one. We know that hydrogen electronic configuration is 1s1, lithium is 1s2, 2s1, sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1, potassium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, rubidium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s2, 4p6, 5s. Cesium, so you write the nearest noble electronic configuration followed by 6s1. The same way, francium, radon, 7s1. Now we'll discuss about the hardness and softness of the alkali metals. Whether alkali metals are soft or hard, it is a question. The alkali metals are very soft in nature. You know that when we are handling sodium, we are keeping in kerosene or any hexane. When we are removing, we can easily cut the sodium metal with a knife. Means almost all the elements, alkali elements, alkali metals are soft in nature. Why these are soft in nature? Due to weak metallic bond. We know that metallic bond is nothing but it is the attraction between the positive kernels of the metal ion and the freely localized electrons. Since the metallic bonding in case of alkali metals is weak, so that these metals are very soft in nature. As we go down the group, the atomic size is going to increase, and these are having only one valence electron. Then there will be the weak metallic bonding, since it is having only one valence electron. Therefore, they have weak metallic bonding between the atoms. Presence of weak metallic bonding between the atom, they are easily cut with a knife easily. Among alkali metals, lithium is the hardest alkali metal, and they become softer as you go down the group. Why? Because as we go down the group, the size of the atom increases. As the size of the atom increases, metallic bond decreases. As the metallic bond decreases, automatically the metals will be softer. What about the melting point and the boiling point in alkali metals? As we know that the alkali metals have low melting point and boiling point. Alkali metals are having low melting and boiling points compared to most of other metals. Apart from other alkali metals, only 3 metals, indium, gallium and mercury, have lower melting points than lithium. So alkali metals are having low melting point and boiling point than lithium. Other than lithium, less than lithium, indium, except indium, gallium and mercury, all are having higher melting and boiling points. All metals in the periodic table. And why alkali metals are having low melting and boiling points? The reason is the atoms in a metal are held together by the attraction of the nuclei to the electrons, which are delocalized over the whole metal mass. Electrons which are delocalized means the valence electron, which can be loosely held, with the force of attraction which holds loosely held pre-localized delocalized electron and the positive charge kernel is called as metallic bonding. As the atoms increase in size, distance between the nuclei and these delocalized electrons increases. The size increases, definitely between the positive charge of the metal ion, positive charge means nuclei, and delocalized electrons increases, distance increases. Therefore, attraction falls, attraction between the delocalized electron and the nucleus decreases. As the attraction decreases, automatically weaker the metallic bond, or the atoms are more easily pulled apart to form a liquid and then a gas. After discussing these general physical properties of alkali metals, we have to go through the following questions. For 1 mark, they may ask you the following questions. Write the general electron configuration of S block elements. You can able to write NS1 to 2. NS1 to 2. NS1 stands for alkali metal electronic configuration. NS2 stands for alkaline earth metals or group 2 elements general electron configuration. The second question is, why group first elements are called as alkali metals? As we know that alkali metals, oxides and hydroxides, when they are added to the water, the solution of that is alkaline in nature, so that these metals are called as alkali metals. The third question is, what are S block elements? We know that the valence electron which is present in the S suborbital, hence these elements are called as the S block elements. In the fourth question, they may ask you, why alkali metals are soft in nature? You know that why, if they ask you like this for 1 mark, you can easily write that due to weak metallic bonding in alkali metals are soft in nature. Due to weak metallic bonding anta bardre saku. Fifth question is, how MP and BP varies in first group? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬದಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? As we know that as we go down the group, metallic bonding decreases. As the metallic bonding decrease ಆದಾಗ metallic atoms can be easily moved away from each other. As atoms are moving away from each other, easily it can be converted into liquid and then gas, so that these are having alkali metals are having low MP and BP. So since as the size increases from top to bottom in case of alkali metals, as the size increases, the freely delocalized electron, valence electron, is very away from the nucleus, so that there is no attraction between the atom to atom, so that these can be easily separated means they are going, one atom is going away from the other atom. So the mp and bp is going to decrease, sorry, they are going away from each other means mp and bp is going to increase from top to bottom. Increase ಎದಕ್ಕೆಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆಟಮ್ಸು ದೂರ ದೂರ ಮೂವ್ ಆದರೆ ಈಸಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡು ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಮ್ ಪಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಪಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೈ alkali metals are having low mp and bp? Yes, I told you that due to weak metallic bonding. Weak metallic bonding ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಮೆಟಲಿಕ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕರ್ನಲ್, ಅಂದರೆ ವೆನ್ metal loses electron, ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಬೈ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ is acting as the delocalizing electron, free electron ಥರ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಫ್ರೀ metallic bonding ಇರುತ್ತೆ, when there is attraction of this freely delocalized electron of one atom with the positive kernel of the another atom, which holds together. If it is hold strongly, then there will be strong metallic bonding. But in case of alkali metals, metallic bonding is very weak. Why? Because they contain only one valence electron. Since they are containing only one valence electron, the force of attraction is very weak, so that alkali metals are having low melting point and boiling point. So they may ask you question for 5 or 6 marks to discuss electron configuration, softness and mp bp of the alkali metals. Thank you.